Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Twelfth Night, and today we get to hear from Olivia again in Act 3, Scene 1. How crazy that in this play we get two monologues in the same scene, right? So Olivia is in love with Cesario, who is actually Viola, who's in love with Orsino, who's in love with Olivia. Got it? Right. So Cesario, being the favorite attendant of Orsino, has been sent yet again to try to woo Olivia on Orsino's behalf. But Olivia wants nothing to do with that, just wants to try to woo Cesario herself. And in yesterday's monologue, basically said, you know, I would rather that you be wooing me. I'm putting it all out there. This is what I want. And Cesario / Viola was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, but I can't do that. I'm here on his behalf. And so if you're not gonna be responsive to his wooing, then I have to go, and does sort of like the false exit thing. But then Olivia's like, no, wait, tell me what you think of me. And Viola and Olivia get into this, you know, I think of you that you are, and I wish that you could be something other, and I think that you think that I'm not who I think I am, and all of that sort of back and forth thing until Viola's sort of like, you know, do you want me to be something other than I am? And Olivia has a bit of an aside and says, oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful. In the contempt and anger of his lip, a murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so, that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause, but rather reason thus, with reason fetter, love sought is good, but given unsought is better. So this is Olivia having a bit of an aside to be like, oh my goodness, he's so gorgeous, I can't even stand it, and things are all upside down and totally backwards, and day is night and black is white and all this, I have to just go for it. And then says to Cesario, I love you. Screw everything else, never mind everything else. I love you, and you shouldn't feel guilty about this. You should feel good about this. I'm the one that's pursuing you, so this is great, and it's wonderful to be in love, but isn't it even better when someone is in love with you? And Cesario / Viola responds by saying, I don't love women. I don't love a woman. I will never love a woman, which is sort of in the same vein as Rosalind in As You Like It, when she was setting up that whole, if I marry anybody tomorrow, it's going to be, or if I marry any woman tomorrow, it's going to be you. If I marry a person tomorrow, if I don't marry a woman, then you have to marry him, that kind of thing. Viola is playing with the semantics here in saying, I don't love a woman and will never love a woman, just to try to soften the blow, because there will eventually be a reveal, and Cesario doesn't want to be thought of as a bad person. So Viola / Cesario is like, I will never love a woman, but you're sure that you don't have anything that you want to say to Orsino, that you might be open to that kind of thing? And Olivia's like, no, I never will. But if you come back tomorrow, maybe you could change my mind. And that's the end of Act 3, Scene 1. So yeah, we're not a whole lot of progress in this scene, except it's officially out in the open. It's no longer just Viola speculating that Olivia loves her. It's out in the open. Olivia loves Cesario, who's actually Viola, who's in love with Orsino, who's in love with Olivia. Yay! It's gonna get sorted out eventually, and come on back tomorrow for more as we figure out exactly how. I'll see you then. Mwah.